Hi, it's me. I'm back. I'm in a new location right now. Um, uh, Maybe I'll show a video of where I've located now and just arrived here today. I really wish I hadn't had to leave the last place that I was staying, but them's the breaks. I left, I had 2 weeks there, and I'm gonna, in 4 days, take a bus down to Bangkok. I have another situation where you can hear people right outside my door, and there's like a window, but the window is kind of eternally open. It's hard to explain, and maybe I'll have a video of that too. So I have my air conditioning running because I'm trying to muffle my voice. Oh, so I'm so tired and I'm so happy to be back here. I hung out with my friend. And I don't know. I feel like I don't really know him. He doesn't know me, but he and his girlfriend invited me to their house today to eat, and it was a lot. I'm autistic. I got ADHD. I'm so, I've been isolated. I mean, I think there are people who are autistic, and I mean, this guy kind of is neurodiverse. So I believe, he would say probably he is too. But he's a social. I mean, this idea, my therapist has this idea that autistic people are only introverts, not social, only have one or two friends. And that's not true. My therapist doesn't know very much about autism. But it was just so tiring today. I actually, last night, I hung out with them and they got home and said, hey, well, why don't you, we probably won't be able to see each other again before you leave. So why don't you come over tomorrow and hang out and eat at our house, and we'll make some stuff. I felt really bad. Like I want to pay them. I kind of felt like I should pay them money. Like here's some money to contribute to the expenses of me eating and stuff. We had ribs. I feel disgusting when I eat things off the bone. Their cat was very. I feel weird around other people's animals. If those people were gone, if the people were gone, I would feel okay around their animals. But also, you don't know the animal. So I don't know, like, is this cat going to be cool? Can I pet it? Can I pick it up? Can I put it somewhere if it jumped up and started like sniffing the food? And I was like, I don't, what do I do this? I feel like when I'm around someone else's animal, I feel like I might as well be around their kid. And I don't know, like, do I discipline their kid? Do I discipline their animal? Off the table. I don't know what their rules are in their household. We drank. The girlfriend made some homemade whiskey or vodka or something like that. So we drank that, and I drank a beer or two, and I never drink. So it hit me, and it's very weird when I drink or when I do any type of medication. I always feel like I need to hide it, like hide that it's affecting me. And and I did a little bit hide it, but I try to like stop myself from doing that because I think that's kind of silly. And again, I think that it's in my day-to-day life I hide everything about what I go through and about who I am. I walked. I didn't know that we were going to meet up so soon in the day. the way the guy the way the guy explained it to me, I thought, and I'm kind of just lying here in a weird position. The way the guy explained it to me, I thought maybe we'd meet up at like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I thought I'd get a grab and go to their house. So in my head, I was like, well, I have some time. I'll go do something. So I left my um, place and I was walked 20 minutes in the sun at around like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I got there, I was drenched, I had sweat all over. And then I looked down at my phone and he says, okay, I'm leaving, I'll come get to you. And I'm like, oh shit. So he's like 30 minutes away. I had walked like 20 minutes away. So I'm 20 minutes, well, for walking 20 minutes, him riding a car with 30 minutes. So I had to quickly walk back in the sun. I was again sweating. I quickly jump in and rinse myself off, shower. And, but what happens, I don't know. I tried to look this up. When I get in the sun and I get sweaty, it exhausts me so much and I almost get sick. Like right now, I have like a stuffed up nose on this side specifically. This side's clear. And I feel sick. I've been feeling sick for a long time, ever since this past Tuesday when I walked to immigration to get a visa extension. And so I just feel sick. And every time I start sweating or push my body, I guess, or just walking somewhere, by the time I get back, I'm exhausted. I don't know. I don't know why I get like that. Um, there's a main area downstairs with a kettle and different, so you could make food or whatever. It's for people who want to chill. And so, I mean, there's a way of making food, but I don't want to be around people. It's so lame. I want to hide myself, and then I get lonely, and then I get isolated. I'll say though, my good friend and his girlfriend, they drove me back here, and I said goodbye to him, and he said goodbye to me. And I did feel like the whole day I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I just kind of like was on their couch, and I didn't. They're like, what do you want to do? Do you want to watch something? And I'm like, oh, I don't watch. Like, I don't know how to deal with people. I don't know how to interact with people. And we ate things that I wouldn't normally eat myself. There's some good stuff, but not really a lot. I don't eat a lot of meat generally. We had some tom. We had um, corn some tom. I never know if I'm saying that right. Um, some tom, traditional Thai some tom is spicy papaya salad. So corn version is just made with corn. We had a cucumber version. It was all good. I liked it. I like some tom. But yeah, I just kind of like I I don't know how to deal with people. I don't know how to deal with people. I don't know how it's I don't know how to shoot the shit. It feels like everybody's living a different version of reality than me. Being around them, I got really down about myself because, I'm old. I'm an old guy and I have very little in life. One of the reasons I travel is just kind of to be okay, be okay with my life. be okay with the fact that I haven't gotten anywhere in life. I don't have a wife or a girlfriend or a long-term girlfriend. I don't think I could ever get one. It's I'm just venting my insecurities right now. So forgive me, but in my mind I feel like a loser, and I know a lot of people would call me a loser. Of just like, I've got to figure out a way to make money. It's got to be, I don't know if someday I could figure out how to get money going online and do something that way. I don't know. I don't know. Be an entrepreneur. I'm constantly trying to be entrepreneurial, but I don't understand people, and I think I need to in order to do that. So yeah, only thing else I could say is just that when I left them, I was I was simultaneously kind of like going, okay, bye. And I was like so excited to leave because I felt kind of trapped. I don't know. I kind of felt trapped. I typically, as much as I don't want to be alone, I'm so used to being alone. I'm so used to being on my own and isolated and doing my thing. And that brings about with it problems, but it brings some freedom. And I don't know. I don't know how to be with people. Anyway, so I left them. They drove me back. I didn't know. I never know how to say thank you. I genuinely feel so like I've said this in other videos where I was like, am I being too weird around them? Am I kind of following them around too much? But they kept inviting me to do things, and so I was like, well, if they're inviting me, either they feel really bad for me or they're okay with how I am, who I am. And so I don't know how to say thank you. So I'm just like, well, thank you. Thank you for everything in that kind of way. And and they just say, yeah, you're welcome, you know. And then the guy was like, hey, nice to meet you. Even though we met a long time ago. He said, nice to meet you. And then he stopped and he was like, oh, again. We communicated when I was in America every once in a while when I had my heart problems or just about Trump or whatever. He's from a European country. I don't know why I feel like I need to hide identities, but I won't go further than that. Um, in terms of talking about who he is and stuff, even though it doesn't make sense, why would I not? But yeah, we said goodbye, and I did feel that strange. I felt like shit. I might never see them again. I might never see them again. I kind of expect to. He's been here and she's from here, so I don't expect they're gonna break up now. I I expect that I'll come back, but I don't know how long it'll take me. And so I did. I felt like kind of sad. And I was like, and that was one of the things that I've been thinking about so much. Is just like, yeah, I want to travel, I want to move around and stuff, but I never really built friend groups. I never had girlfriends. The best that I did, well, eventually I got to the point where I'm like, these people, they don't really like me or want to be around me. I don't know what this is. And then they all drifted off. And part of that was COVID. So everyone just kind of like went wherever they went. fell wherever they fell in life. But I feel like I don't have anything attached. The only other thing that I'll say, I posted on TikTok. I got my first like community strike, and I have no idea why. And it's really frustrating because I don't even post. I don't talk. I tried to one time, and I would press the record button, and I'd feel so, it's so quick. You have to make your little quip quick. Like, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to talk about. And I can't do that. That's why I do these long form videos rambling, because I can't. If I try and say something and like have a point, I don't have a point. I never have a point. That's why I never know when to stop these videos. The only thing I can think is that I had this one downloaded meme that I saw in my photos. So I put up an artwork that I did. Maybe I'll put it up here. I put up this artwork. So I wanted to share it and keep sharing it. I think it's good. I think it's interesting. I don't know if I like it in terms of like, I think it looks interesting. Looks all right. And maybe I feel like I put a lot of time into it. And then I put the meme. The meme was, if you ride with Tesla, you ride with Hitler. That was the meme. And maybe I'll put that up too. And I put some other random pictures up, but nothing that I could imagine would have gotten me a community strike. And so I'm like, seriously? What, because I said Hitler, or because the wording was Hitler? Like, is that what it was? Is it Tesla? Does Elon have his bots in it? I don't know. But it's funny because I always like make fun of people when they get pissed off about community strikes on on TikTok, because it happens so easily. I think it's silly because I just know how easy it is to get them, and so I'm like, no, why are you sweating the small stuff? Like, what's the big deal? But then I get a community strike. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? How did that happen? How the f did that happen? With all of that said, I guess I'm gonna be done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. My semi-daily vlog, video diary, journal, where I just talk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.